Hey guys, what's up? Scoutstick here once again. Right, we just got done doing the PSP, so let's have a look at its successor, the Vita. Yeah, that little console that could have, but definitely didn't, sadly. So, my PS Vita collection's very modest, you know, I mean, there wasn't that many of, like, the big games coming out for it, sadly. But, you know, I liked it, you know, I feel like it could have went places. Again, it didn't, but, you know, let's just get right into this, shall we? So, one of the launch titles for it was this right here, Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits. I can only imagine that they forgot that they named one of their games as Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, and they were just taking the piss. But yeah, perfect example of just a very uninspired Monkey Ball game that they rushed out for a launch. Same with what they did for like the 3DS and stuff. I still like Banana Blitz, but yeah, not the best one here. I mean, it's all right. Can't whack it too much, but it's yeah. Right. Tearaway. I loved this when it first came out for the Vita. I bought it day one. Excellent game. Kind of rendered obsolete now because we have a Tearaway Unfolded. Is it Tearaway Unfolded for the PS4? You definitely want to play like that version. Mind you, there are still some benefits to having this one, I suppose. If anything, for the like different control scheme and whatnot. And I don't know. They're not like one-to-one games though, so there may actually still be some stuff in here that wasn't in the PS4 version. But I don't know. Either way, yeah, one of my favorites on the Vita, for definite. Uncharted Golden Abyss. You know, I may be remembering this wrong, but didn't this get ported to the PS3 or the PS4 or something? And if it hasn't, why hasn't it? Because this is honestly a really good Uncharted game, you know? It's not like phoned in necessarily, it tells a story, and it's actually really, really good. Yeah, I prefer it to the first one, honestly, so yeah, needs more love. Uncharted Golden Abyss, really good game. Here is Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel to 999. It's also on the 3DS. At the time, I definitely enjoyed this. I was super sucked into it, the visual novel style, it's like gameplay, it's puzzles and whatnot. I was definitely all about it, but as times went on, I'm like, did I like it that much? It was, story's really confusing and all that, and I don't know, it's not sat with me as well as like 999 has over the years, but you know, still good, still good. Ease of Celceta, the main series. I think this was like a remake of one of the earlier Ease games. I have the big box for it here, in fact. Yeah, this is the PAL version, which I bought the second time round when it came out, because I got to support the series and shit. But this is the big box that XSEED brought out there, because you know, they're fucking XSEED. They love this, they love doing this shit, don't they? And yeah, great game, love it. Not the best Ease game, but really good. Persona 4 Golden, in fact, you know what, I've actually completely forgot, I do own a PS Vita TV. It's in that drawer somewhere, something. And it was like, that was back when Sony was selling it for like 40 quid or something ridiculous like that. And I think that the only game I actually played on the PS Vita TV was this. Because Persona 4 was like a cursed game for me for the longest time. On the PS2, I got like so many errors in and I just stopped for whatever reason. But this one, I'm like, right, I'm going to play this all the way through and I'm going to love it. And I did love it. You know, Persona 4 is really good. So, yeah, and this is definitely the best version of it. When are they going to port this to like PS4 or something? Needs to happen. But, yeah, played on PS Vita TV. Here is Tales of Hearts R, which was something that I was honestly, looking back on it, it's actually amazing that we even got this game. It definitely came out at a time when the Tales of series was experiencing a nice like bump in popularity. It's kind of dwindled since then. But it itself is a remake of a DS game. And I remember there was a fan translation of the DS game, but they released like a demo for it. And that demo I loved like so much. I don't know what it was, but I was really into it on the DS, and I really wanted to like. In fact, here's my sort of thing for that. Also on the DS for the Tales of series, there was Tales of Innocence, which did get a fan translation, right? I loved the demo, the translated demo for Tales of Hearts R more than I did the entire Tales of Innocence game. I don't know, I just didn't dig Tales of Innocence that much. I actually keep forgetting that I've even played that one. But yeah, Tales of Innocence also got remake for the Vita, but the one that they decided to actually give us was this one. So, yeah, good Tales of game. Lost a little bit of its charm when porting over to the Vita. I don't know, the graphics weren't as charming, I felt, because the DS game is all 2D and it really looks nice, but no, I like this one. It is good. It is good. Okay. There's Project Diva F. This is the Japanese version, which I imported because we didn't have it over here as of yet, even though it would later on become the very first Hatsune Miku game to get localized, which was pretty cool. In fact, don't I have the game here somewhere? I'm just skimming through all my shit here. No, that's the only version I have of it on the Vita, so yeah, okay. Gravity Rush. It's already on the PS4, and that's the place to play it. But at the time, it's fucking fantastic. It was a really, really good game. Here I have Disgaea 3 and Disgaea 4, both wrapped in cellophane, both never been touched. I remember I actually impulse bought both of these not too long ago when I thought to myself, right, I'm going to get into the Disgaea series, I'm going to play them and I'm going to like them, damn it. That never happened, but I still have these, so joy. Here is the... Let me see here. Here is the Danganronpa What is this? Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa. Fuck's sake, Donald. And here's Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. I put about an hour into this first one on the Vita, and I have not went back to it since. And this is one of these series where it's like, I mean, as a big fan of games like 999 and Ace Attorney and Professor Layton, this should be right up my alley. I have friends that tell me all the time, Doug, you would love these, and I've just not been bothered to sit down and commit time to them just yet, which I feel bad about, honest. And even then, I think that these PS Vita versions, which is the first instance that we got of it over here, because I think both games are now on PS4, they're on like PC now, I think, so there may be better ways to play them, but I got them both, you know, because I always meant to sit down and play them. And I think there was like a third one, which was more of a spin-off one, but I don't have that one. Ragnarok Odyssey, I think this was supposed to be like a sort of Monster Hunter style game. I imported the big box, because, you know, gotta support Xseed. And this is actually still the American copy, which came inside this, because I think it did eventually come out in the PAL territory, but I couldn't be arsed rebuying it because I wasn't really that into it. Here is, speaking of Monster Hunter clones, here's, the fuck is this, Tuikiden. I'm so confident I just bought this because I was looking for something to play on my Vita. I never got into it at all, so yeah, there's that. The Ratchet & Clank Trilogy for Vita, it's shit on the Vita, not recommended. I don't even like it on the PS3, actually, that's how much of a picky bastard that I am. Here is Sorcery Saga, Curse of the Great Curry God. I was actually really excited to play this one, because I thought to myself, in its American copies, you could see, I did this so much with like American copies, but I just never got round to it. And to mirror that, here is Demon Gaze, which was supposed to be like a really good Etrian Odyssey clone. Never got round to this either. That was like kind of the fate for the Vita for me. I would get all these games, because it got so many games like this, really sort of niche. They looked like they should be Japanese only. Look at these covers, right? This was a large part of the Vita's... This is what kept the Vita alive for so long. Stuff like this, you know? And, yeah, it was... I just never got around to them. What can I say? And the last game was one of the launch titles for the Vita, actually. Luminous Electronic Symphony. Really good puzzle game from Tetsuya Mizuguchi. Yeah. Wow, I did not have much to say in that video, did I? But yeah, that's the Vita. So we'll go on to the other Sony consoles later. Probably the ones that people want to see. So yeah, that's that, guys. See you after. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.